As cops, we know domestic cases are notoriously hard to manage.
What did you put my handcuffs for? Because you saying so? Like, as a man, no, as a man.
She's saying you pushed her, you're saying she slapped her. We don't know who to believe.
This couple's about to give two very different accounts of what happened when someone is allegedly caught cheating on their $10,000 vacation.
Somebody calls her, it's another dude.
He grabbed you by the neck?
She bust my lip, everything.
Then we'll see what happens when fellow passengers become concerned when a husband is allegedly mistreating his wife.
I can talk to my lady how I want to talk to my lady.
You make a poor choice here, bro.
No, you making a poor choice, gang.
But first, cops are called to this hotel where a domestic disturbance has left both parties injured.
How you doing? So what's going on?
Okay, so I was up in my room and I'm with my boyfriend. We were listening to music and like just hanging out, and then a random number called, and it was a guy that doesn't like him. So he started talking and of course my boyfriend answered, and he wouldn't let me take my phone. He destroyed my phone, and then he took me and he threw me across the room.
He destroyed your phone?
He destroyed it.
It's always trouble when they start with another guy called, or he's just mad about this other guy, or there's another guy at all in the situation.
And where's your phone at?
It's in the room.
Let me see your hands. What happened to your fingers?
He threw me, and I don't know, I guess something cut it, but he literally threw me. And I asked him for my phone back, and he wouldn't give it back. And then I luckily got my stuff, but I'm pretty sure there's some stuff in the room still.
So there was an argument because
a guy called and he answered my phone. So he took it and he destroyed it. My phone's in there.
And who's the guy that called?
I have someone I met tonight, like just like
random?
Nothing, yeah.
So someone she met tonight has her phone number when she's staying at a hotel with her boyfriend.
Okay. Did he hit you anywhere or anything like that? Where did he hit you?
He just like pushed me, and I went across the bed, and I like tumbled, and then I got up, and my hand was cut.
So he pushed you, and then you kind of like pushed you across the
and then
bed.
He threw my stuff out, and he was like, "You can leave," and I said, "Okay." And then he went like this with my phone, and then he crushed it on the.
Okay.
So destroying someone's phone during domestic can be seen as like witness intimidation or coercive control. So that's definitely something they're going to want to pay attention to.
Is this everything that you own?
I think so. I'm pretty sure I still have some stuff in there.
Okay. Did you start packing, and then he was, where was he at the time?
Taking my phone.
Okay. All right. Do you have any marks around your neck or anything like that?
He was holding me like this.
What?
Because I said, I'm going to go to the lobby and call the cops.
He grabbed you by the neck?
So that's strangulation. That's a whole nother ball of wax. It's an indicator that future domestics could end in death if he did genuinely choke her.
When did he grab you by the neck?
It was on the floor. He pushed me to the floor, and he was grabbing me
so
by
when
the
he
neck.
pushed you first, right? You said he pushed you. You went across the bed, right? And then was it after that when he was on the ground?
Yeah, and he was like, "You're talking to other." Yeah.
So
and then he was holding me
he was
like
holding
this.
you like that by his neck?
Yeah.
Okay. Do me a favor. Just wait right here, okay?
Hello, Key West Police Department. Key West Police Department. Hey, don't step out. Go ahead and step out for me. You have any, come on.
No, I don't have anything on.
What's going on?
Whoa, just have to comment on the hairdo here. Looks like a hockey player haircut they used to call it when I was a kid, or a mullet. I come from the age of mullets and rat tails. Comment below, any you grow up in that time period? Did you have to suffer through that with me?
Make sure I have my key, my room key. Robert?
So you kicked your girlfriend out?
Yeah, I told her she had to
Do me a
leave.
favor. Step over here.
I don't know if I don't have my room key.
It's okay.
Okay.
Figure it out.
We'll keep it open. Where's her phone at?
I don't have it. She took all her stuff and left.
Okay.
That's not.
She doesn't have her phone or her purse.
Well, I don't have it either. You can search me.
You mind if I take a
No,
look?
go ahead. I ain't got nothing to hide.
So talk to us. What happened?
She started getting physical with me. I just asked her to leave. It happens every time we go out of town. I paid $10,000 to come on vacation. I'm just asking her to get out there.
So she started to get physical with you?
10K.
Last week. I mean, this one was from Miami. She stabbed the shit out of me, and it was a huge ass bruise.
Right.
I'm just.
You see your ear here? You got some.
Yeah, I
She
know.
hit you in the ear or something?
Probably. She bust my lip, everything.
So like domestics of this nature are notoriously difficult to try to figure out who is the primary aggressor, because people can have defensive wounds on them from when they were attacking the person was defending themselves, or maybe he was outright attacked and was defending himself. Obviously, most people won't fess up to actually attacking their partner, so it's always tough.
I just don't want her. I don't want anything physical. I just ask her to leave.
So what happened tonight? Like, not what happened in Miami last week or 2 months ago. What happened tonight?
We came back. I mean, I wasn't really being intimidated to her. Like, she wanted me to. She wanted to have. I did not want to have with her because some dude called her on her phone. She tried to hide her phone. She has her phone, and the dude. She answered her. She's like, "You can answer it." I swiped left. He's like, "Oh, remember when you took me off last night?"
Sweet sassy Molassie. Let's hope that's not true, because that's brutal.
And I was like, "Can you please leave? Can you just please leave? I'm not paying $300 for this room for you to be out there when I came home early and somebody over here calling you, telling you just me off. You know what me off means?
No.
That means you just got.
Right.
So I told her just leave.
Yikes.
I told her pack your stuff. I didn't touch any of her stuff. Her phone's probably in her suitcase.
Right.
Yeah, like.
So how you have blood all over you?
These are from Houston.
This is your blood or her blood?
It's probably my blood. My blood
Let's see
buster.
your blood. Yeah, I don't see anything. Then you got blood in the back.
Yeah, it's probably from her smacking me and her nail broke and it probably busted all over my ear. I got
And you're both probably
except for all her
intoxicated.
I got one right here too from last week.
So the argument ensued over
Somebody called her and she took them off.
Were you guys
So I
not
told her
together
to-
last night?
No, we were, and then we separated. But
Why-
I came back to the room because I was a little too drunk. When she gets back, she's trying to get all on me, and I was like, you smell like cologne. Somebody calls her. It's another.
Oh boy.
She said, answer it. I was like, hey, what's up, bro? He's like, what's up, bro? He's like, your girl just me off in the car. I was like, all right, get out, please. Just get out, please.
Yeah, I would throw her out. Also,
Get out of my life!
but doesn't mean you can get physical, obviously.
So she starts getting all up on me, and there's nothing wrong. I don't have her phone.
So you guys are from Texas, Robert?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm not drunk. I wish I was.
You smell like you got alcohol in your breath.
No, we've been drinking, but I.
Seem a little tipsy.
Yeah, no.
No, that's what I'm saying. She likes to drink.
All right.
She's more
Buy me shot. Dude, we've been here for 5 days. I spent $8,000. I'm like, I'm stressed out about the money.
What kind of shots are those?
You found out. So that guy called, right? He said, whatever. She
I
gave
just
him a
asked her to
blowjob.
leave.
You
She
just
started
asked her to
slapping
leave.
the shit out of me. She said, I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not talking. You talked to your ex. You had your ex in the car the other day.
Seems like these two have a mutual problem.
I'm like, that's the other day. We're over here in Key West. Like, forget about drop it. I want her to stay here, but I can't have her stay here. I'll get her another room right here down the hallway because I feel bad. But I'm not gonna put up with that. Like
So you were
another
trying to
dude
get her to
calling.
leave and she just started.
Yeah, it's always like that. Look at her hands. Her nails are so long. I didn't peel them off. She over here getting so aggressive. Am I getting kicked out the hotel?
We're trying to find her everything.
It's not up to us.
God damn. I'm telling you, I will get her a room.
How did her?
Keep offering to pay for her room like that is a little odd if you're truly in the right and you didn't put your hands on her. Now you're willing to spend more money on this girl that's betrayed you like that. I don't know.
How did her phone end up like this?
Probably she throwing it. I thought it was in her damn car.
Okay,
I
it's
mean,
not-
in her suitcase.
It was over there, but she said her phone wasn't like this.
Look at my phone. Where's my phone?
The phone don't look like it's messed up or anything.
It's not.
No.
Can you take a picture with it?
Yeah. Why?
You can.
Yeah.
Take a picture of it. Take a picture of your feet.
So he smashed it.
What?
I think it was on his right knee. I don't know. I was like,
Whatever.
yeah.
Left, right.
So, and then I saw it got shattered. This isn't the first time he shattered a phone. And then he took it to the desk where the phone or the TV's at, and he smashed it on there.
Okay.
Just a pro tip, when the police start getting involved in your relationship, maybe look for a different relationship.
And then I said, "Where is it?" And
What kind of phone? It's like
It's
an
an
iPhone.
iPhone.
Oh, iPhone. Okay.
4:00 in the morning.
Okay. So, were there any kind of pushing and shoving going on?
I'm telling you, it was between me and her. She was pushing me.
Okay. What you're saying is your side of the story. All right. I am not.
Yeah, there's
saying-
3 sides of the story. There's hers, mine, and the truth. There's no cameras in here. So
you're not telling me the truth.
I am telling you the truth.
You
Why
just
would I lie?
You just said the three-sided story. Yours, hers, and the truth.
Exactly.
That is legit something that we say, especially with these types of domestics. His, hers, and the truth. So he's onto something there.
So are you not telling me the truth? Then?
I am telling you the truth.
So
I just told you. I just
then?
told you. Look at my phone. You think I would bust my phone up like that?
I have no idea.
Okay, so you're.
Is that noise in the background like a rooster or something?
I have no idea.
It sounds nuts.
You're coming at me for a busted up phone. It's like I got a busted up phone too. Where's my phone?
I have no idea. Your phone's over there. I put it back where it was.
Okay, thank you, but I can't even take a picture with my phone.
Okay. How did I know that wasn't like that before?
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna tell you yes or no.
So is this your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Is this a hookup? What is
Boyfriend.
this? It's your boyfriend. How long have you guys been together?
Like 2 years.
2 years. Okay. Do you know he's come down here before?
Too long.
No. What?
No?
No.
Causing issues in hotels, fighting? No?
No.
Okay. Just a question. It happened earlier this year.
Like this is supposed to be a relaxing vacation.
Yeah. But,
it's-
but this is what's going to happen. All right? Do me a favor. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Put cuffs on it.
What did I do?
Both of you are going to jail for battery. All right? Because one, your story is one, her story is another side. There's obviously there's blood or whatever. All right?
It's my blood. It's leaking from me.
Okay, but the thing is, she's saying you pushed her. You're saying she slapped her. I don't know what's the truth. All right? In Florida, domestic violence, we don't play around with that.
I understand
All
that.
right? We don't play around with that. So what's going to happen is both of y'all are going to go to jail.
So the dual arrest in a domestic, the state I work in, it can be done. It is done. The DA's office strongly recommends we don't. They just want us to pick the primary aggressor. And I'm not saying that's the best way to go about it. Obviously in Florida here, they have no problem with it, it seems like. But there is the chance that you're victimizing the victim of domestic violence if you do both. So that's kind of the thought process behind just picking one.
All right? Because we don't know who to believe. So when we don't know what the truth is, both of y'all go.
Can I get my phone though?
Yeah, you'll get your phone.
And I guess she's gonna go into the room with these people right here.
So you're gonna go into their room?
His story kind of lines, if that's true.
Yeah, they probably did get into like a mutual combat. Donnybrook is probably what happened. Seems like.
Take both of them. Put her in cuffs.
You gotta put your arms behind your back.
Why? What? Why am I being arrested?
This is your phone and this is your purse, right?
What?
Okay.
What?
Ma'am, both of y'all, all right? He's saying you hit him.
I didn't.
Okay, listen. He's got some marks on his face. You got some marks on your body, all right? In Florida, we don't mess around when it comes to domestic violence. You guys are both in a relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, all right? We don't know who's telling the truth, okay? But what we do know for a fact is there was some kind of altercation, all right? There's a push, shoving, slap.
It's valid point.
I get it, I understand it, but at the end of the day, we do not play around with domestic violence. So both of y'all are going to jail. You guys are going to go to arraignment in the morning, and you guys are going to sit in front of a judge, and the judge is going to decide. All right? So this is what's going to happen. Your suitcase and this bag is going to go back up in the room, 12:04. All right? You guys got the room to Sunday, correct?
What a vacation. Brutal. We'll get back to their charges in just a moment, but first, several passengers report an allegedly intoxicated husband being very aggressive towards his wife.
I'm not even mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at that.
What's up?
Ella está sentada allá, la del cabello rubio, and he's the one that is talking to the lady.
I don't know what's going on.
So, yo tampoco no, la que vino, un pasajero vino y me dijo, hey, the guy is training her back, he's pulling her, blah, blah,
The girl that's sitting right here with the blonde hair?
over there.
With the blonde hair?
Yeah. Y después él se la llevó, la volvió a gritar, otro pasajero vino y dijo, la está tratando súper mal.
So we got to figure out what is treating her badly, treating her super bad. What does that mean?
They went to the bar, pero la señora no se quiso quedar tranquila y la señora fue donde ellos y le dijo, oh, don't treat her like that, y lo separó y la trajo ella acá y lo dejó él allá. So no sé.
Alright, so the girl with the curly hair. Or the
No,
one that's
not
sitting.
curly hair, baby. La que está con el jacket.
Not curly hair, baby.
Porque la señora la separó, le dijo ella vente acá y lo dejó él y él está hablando con una muchacha. No, yo no me...
Touch him.
I just understand.
I'm just
You hot, bro. And I
no,
can't
no,
have this
she
right now.
good. Me
Okay.
and her good.
But we talking to her.
You can't approach her.
Yeah. We good.
All right. Well,
That's what I'm saying.
what I'm
Listen,
gonna do is
listen.
you're gonna separate yourself from this situation right now.
Listen,
Otherwise,
it's not
you're gonna.
even a situation. Somebody told y'all what's going on, but they don't know what's going on. That's why I'm asking him why is he touching me, because you get what I'm saying? You don't even know what's going on.
I told you to stop. You can't continue.
I stopped, gang. If I would
They're
have,
there to figure it out.
if I was kept going, I would have kept going. You had to use force. I just said I didn't
Everybody
touch
doesn't
you.
know force. We're gonna
You
use
know what I'm
force, you know
saying?
it.
No, I didn't say
All right,
you
so
use force.
Stop walking to a place that we're comfortable talking to you. Otherwise, you're going to be escorted out in handcuffs. I'm offering you an opportunity to be an adult and make a conscious decision.
Listen,
Make the
I'm
right
asking you,
decision.
What did you put me in handcuffs for? Because you saying so? Like, as a man. No, as a man.
This is an airport.
So this is your classic kind of macho man, always in control type of guy. To get info out of him, you're going to have to know how to navigate that kind of personality.
I'm not doing nothing to you to harm you physically. I'm not into threatening you or nothing. I'm asking you as a man. You can tell me what you... No. You talk.
Ask me, I'm answering.
I'm asking you. I didn't do nothing to harm you. You can't just put nobody in handcuffs.
Gotta let him answer.
Feel
You
like
ask
it.
questions, gotta let him answer, right?
Ready? Yeah.
Okay, this is an airport. It's a critical infrastructure.
Right.
What we say goes here. This is not the streets. If we tell you you're going to leave, you're going to leave. That's it. End of story.
And I respect that.
Okay, so we came here because of the situation between you and
Somebody
her.
called. It was
Okay,
never no
It
situation.
doesn't matter. We
Somebody
have to get to the
told
bottom
you.
of it.
The Spanish ladies called you. I already know. Okay, they told you that.
Are you done?
I'm great.
Okay,
We
so
was always
now
great.
I'm asking you. And I'm not even asking you. I am demanding. You walk over there so we can talk.
Yeah, we can walk and talk.
We're on your pace now. Let's go.
Now you talking disrespectful.
I'll back up and talk to you.
Yeah, you talking disrespectful. I never disrespected
Oh my gosh.
you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I never disrespected you. But I'm a man too.
Yeah, so they can ask over and over, and when you don't do it, there's that old adage, ask,
You got my money? Huh?
tell,
Have the money by tomorrow and there won't be any problems.
make. And this guy was getting to the make portion of the trio.
Police, no police, we all still all grown ass men at the end of the day.
like a man.
Yeah, you are. No, you are. The police is talking to my lady. You get what I'm saying?
And when we tell you hold on and you keep walking,
But that's not your lady. Like I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. You get what I'm saying, though? You get what I'm saying? Nobody tells you when to talk to your lady. You get what I'm saying?
But they would if the police showed up to a reported possible domestic, then yeah, the police would then tell them what to do. And hopefully they would listen. That's what you're supposed to do.
The lady said that I pushed her. I never pushed her. Ask her. And that's what got me upset, because the lady that reported to y'all told I pushed her. That's a force. I never use force. You get what I'm saying? So somebody say you're lying on me, for one.
So
For
supposedly,
two,
where did this happen? Who's lying?
what happened? The people that called you. We was right here. We was having the argument. We was talking, and she started talking in front of me. When I touch your hand, don't think I'm trying to hurt you. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna do what I did, but I don't want y'all to. I said, come on, because she started talking to me in front of people. I didn't want to talk to her. I pulled her.
Separate yourself.
Yeah, come on, let's go talk over here.
Which is fine. I mean, in this case, you'd have to talk to the victim, talk to his wife, and be like, did you feel like this was an assault, or he was making you do something against your will with this pull that he did on your arm? Because that kind of thing happens all the time. You might see your significant other and be like, hey, come over here, and grab their arm and give them a little pull. So not necessarily any kind of domestic abuse. It would kind of depend on how the victim felt about it.
The ladies, they said they didn't like it. They said you pulled her. The other lady told the people I pushed her. I said, why you say I pushed? She said, I used the wrong words. I told her to her face, I said, you can't say that though. That's a force.
A pull, a push, both force.
I'm a man. I'm not scared. It's no disrespect to y'all. I respect y'all. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm a man at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? We all men. We all men. Take your badges off, we men. Y'all got ladies. Nobody's gonna tell me when and when not to talk to my woman. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Except for the police.
I never heard her, I never did nothing. But
No disrespect, but...
Y'all got confronted. I seen y'all. She said, yeah. I said, I didn't touch you. Because I didn't. Because I wouldn't. You get what I'm saying?
So maybe these witnesses, these ladies watching, are just being hyper vigilant. You know, people are like that. They see a couple in a heated argument, they get nervous, they call the cops. Who knows? Kind of have to do the investigation to figure it out.
But at the end of the day, I'm a man. I can talk to my lady how I want to talk to my lady. If somebody don't like it, they don't have to like it.
But not during while we're trying to investigate.
No, right. No, I agree.
Makes sense, right?
I'm saying everybody don't even have to like it. You get what I'm saying? I ain't touching. I ain't heard her. I didn't push her. And anybody that said it,
you said you touched her.
Right there. You get what I'm saying? Big ass cameras. Whatever I'm wrong for, I'm wrong. I'm a man. You feel me?
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? I would never harm my lady.
Listen, all that's unnecessary. You are correct. You know, you guys are good. All right.
I would never harm her. Nobody even got a trip about that.
Well, sounds like he's good to go.
I would never harm her. I did pull her. I pulled her towards me to tell her. I said, let's walk and talk. But one thing I didn't do is harm her, hurt her, or nothing. I would never.
All right, my man. Yeah.
I ain't touching. I ain't heard her. I'm a man.
We've heard. We've got it. You're good to go.
Got it.
And if it's still, offense, take me to jail.
We're crystal clear on it. We're good.
Take me. We men at the end of the day. If these men was ignorant, then y'all would have really been taking me to jail because they wasn't respectful men that we would have been fighting because I was
talking about the jail thing. That's all that's
well, you the one that started talking.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I have to.
You guys got a lot to say.
There's consequences, right?
It's consequences for everything in life.
So that's what I'm trying to let you know.
I respect
I
you,
want
bro.
you to make the right choice.
Yeah.
By now, deputies have seen enough. They believe Harris is heavily intoxicated and in no condition to board the flight, but getting him to accept that decision will prove much harder than they expect.
No. Listen to me. Bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I own a business. I have to go home. I'm gonna show you. So you won't think I'm lying to you. I own a business. I have to go home. I don't have no choice. I already missed my flight. That's why we even got into it. We had a flight at 1 o'clock. I just paid extra money.
Talking through me.
Drinking in the airport gets him every time.
All right. What we are going to do is we're going to allow you to go ahead and rebook the flights another day. Okay?
I cannot do that.
It's not an option.
No, it gotta be an option.
It's not an option.
Listen. You come talk to me. I'm telling you, it's not an option, bro. For me, it's not an option. You telling me, like, I understand, I respect your authority. I'm not going to get your authority.
What's going to happen is you're going to leave the airport.
You keep saying that.
I cannot.
You respects your authority.
I already booked 2 flights today, bro. I missed 2 flights. I done spent $600 extra on me and my lady. I have a business to run.
You're not understanding
The decision's been made already. Okay?
Well, get my lady so she knows. No, she needs to know what's going on. My phone is dead. No, she don't know. My phone is dead, and you telling me I gotta leave the airport and we together. Yes. It's not nothing against me and her. It's not nothing.
No, she's proceeding.
She's not proceeding.
Oh, she's getting on the flight, sir. You're not. That's rough.
How you trying to tell me, as a man, listen,
make a poor choice here, bro.
No, you making a poor choice, gang. You telling me that I'm not allowed to fly with my lady. You feel what I'm saying?
He's refusing to leave. So,
for what?
He's gonna be the voice of reason here.
All right, listen. Well, can you tell my lady that
We did.
She tried to come here?
No.
I don't have no phone. Is what I'm telling you. I need to talk to her myself.
You gotta charge her.
It's
Rory. Don't start.
No,
Oh, dude.
You wanna go?
Just reschedule the flight, man. Come on.
You'll be giving.
You can do it.
Talking to her?
You're not talking to me right now. Okay?
Why you? I didn't even do it. Why you acting like you talking to me? I didn't even do it.
Put your hands behind your back.
We gotta walk out. Just like everything.
You had a chance.
Bro, you gotta listen.
But what am I taking the girl for, man? This is not true. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not being a man at the end of the day. I'm telling you some real shit. You're not being no man.
Didn't have to be this way. Could have just rescheduled that flight and gone later.
You sitting there embarrassing me, acting like I was fucking clown, embarrassing yourself, you're yelling at everybody. I just already spent $600 extra on tickets. I missed 2 flights already today. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it sucks, man, but this sucks worse. According to the original video, both the man and woman were charged with battery and their cases are still pending, but I couldn't track down the court records myself. Harris was charged with felony trespass on critical infrastructure, disorderly intoxication, and disorderly conduct. He served 3 days in jail before eventually pleading no contest to the felony trespass and intoxication charges. The judge withheld a formal conviction and sentenced him to 12 months of probation for the felony charge and 6 months of probation for disorderly intoxication. Thanks for joining me on this video. please like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you think. And don't forget, hit that bell notification so you know when the latest video has dropped. And if you like police war stories, check out the Things Police See podcast, where I sit down with the men and women of law enforcement for about an hour and get their most intense, bizarre, and sometimes humorous moments from the job. Available everywhere you get podcasts, and there is a link in the description to the YouTube channel. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.